Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on today and do a video for Saturn going direct and Scorpio season. It's all kind of coinciding at the same time. So Saturn officially goes direct today. Scorpio season is officially tomorrow. And there is a ton of energy, all right? So let's talk about Saturn for a minute. Saturn is the wheel of karma. Saturn is the task master. Saturn is also the wheel of time. Karma, karmic cycles, life cycles. This energy is very, 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 very strong right now. And as Saturn is moving direct, the one main message that I was hearing is you reap what you sow. And so this is a time of judgment, which is all about rebirth, renewal. But it's also about sometimes changing direction. Sometimes judgment is a wake-up call. Sometimes judgment is having to use discernment and really sort of assess your direction. And so this energy right now is kind of forcing us all to do that in different ways. We are just about to hit Scorpio season. Scorpio is Pluto energy. It is all about death, rebirth, and transformation. So some of us are having to face these themes in our lives to get us to transform. Scorpio is also a heavier energy, and so it can be represented by the devil, by our fears, by our shadow energies. And so all of these things are coming up to the surface now to be reviewed, to be examined, so that you can move and ascend beyond them. It's about moving out of karmic cycles, moving out of the things that bind you, moving out of the negative toxic behaviors or negative toxic situations you're in, and letting them come to an end so that you can rise up. All right. So this Saturn energy, Saturn going direct, is very, very, very powerful energy. The other message I was getting really strongly, and why this Saturn direct sort of coincides with Scorpio season this year, is because there's a very strong energy, again, around love. The oracle card for today was Door to Romance. I've been pulling the Lovers a lot. I think it's come up like 2 or 3 times in the last 2 weeks. I think 2 of Cups came up this week. There's a ton of energy around love, around connection, around partnership. Saturn is not only about karma. Saturn also is about soul contracts, like the things in this life that you were meant to experience for your soul growth. And so a lot of us are coming into these doorways of opportunity for love because it's time. It's part of our soul contract. It's part of our destiny. It's part of what's fated for us at this time on our path. And so opportunities for love are abundant at this time. But here's the thing. It's a really important energy right now to kind of face your fears. Whatever your fears are about love, whatever your fears are about your shadow self, whatever your fears are about life, this energy with Saturn going direct and Scorpio season beginning is all about really examining the darkness in your life, really looking at what needs to end to help you, again, to ascend and move forward so that you can fully be able to receive the love, the abundance, the pleasure, the happiness that you deserve. If you are willing to take this opportunity to face your fears, you have the 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment. This card has been coming up a lot as well, and it's not a coincidence. When something comes up more than once in a very short period of time, it's like the universe wants to emphasize your wishes, your dreams are all possible now. Everything is possible in this energy currently. However, it provides the opportunity to believe in it. You really have to believe, you really have to trust, you have to know that love is the most powerful energy in this universe. It is stronger than fear. It is stronger than hate. It is stronger than darkness. It is stronger than anything that is not love. Love can prevail and love can overcome it. And as it does, it will bring in significant balance, happiness, and healing into your life. There was a card that flew. I'm going to grab it real quick. Hold on. We have the 10 of Cups. 10s are about endings and new beginnings. So this Scorpio season could bring in a happy ending and a beautiful new beginning. Again, provided you have faith and you trust and believe and love. All right. The other message coming through really, really strongly is about balance. And because it's Scorpio season, Scorpio is fixed water. It's all about coming into balance with your emotional state, your emotional body, not allowing the negative emotions that you have, the darker emotions that you have, to keep you in energies that are keeping you stuck. It's about really just coming into a place of faith and trust. And I'm using this Justice card because in this Justice card, justice is blind, and sometimes faith is blind too. Sometimes you have to have blind faith. It's not about knowing the next step. It's about taking the next step as you are intuitively guided to, and knowing that spirit has your back and will not let you fail and will not let you fall. And remaining balanced emotionally at this time, because this time could be very, very triggering, because there's a lot of change, because there's a lot of energetic movement with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Judgment card. These are all energies of change. You have an end of a cycle and the beginning of a cycle with the 10. You have the end of a cycle and the beginning of a cycle with the 20. And so it's like one thing is ending, something else is starting anew. And it's really, really important, if you can't see the way through right now, to feel the way through with your heart, with your soul, and to trust in faith, to trust in the divine, and to trust that love is guiding you through it. All right, no matter what it appears to be on the surface, no matter how dark things get during this time, because there could be a lot of darkness that comes up individually, but also for the collective. And sorry, my hair is just blowing all over the place in the wind. There could be a lot of heavy energy during this time, but Spirit's wanting you to focus on love, focus on the light, keep your heart open, and just continue to walk in blind faith. Trust that, faith is the stairwell, that you don't always see the steps. It's just about taking the steps. I'm paraphrasing. This is a Martin Luther King Jr. quote, but it is. It's sometimes like you have to do the faith walk. You're going to be in a period of not knowing, and you have to understand your power is your power of choice. In the moment that you are sort of not knowing, in that unknown space, are you going to choose faith, or are you going to choose fear? Are you going to choose love, or are you going to choose hate? These are important things, because it's understanding that your choice is your point of power and your choice is your sovereignty. And in that choice, you are creating. We are conscious creators, and we are constantly creating, whether we are conscious of our creations or not. And so Spirit's really, really guiding all of us right now to create from a place of love, to create from a place of hope, to create from a place of inspiration, rather than creating our greatest fears and creating from this space of negativity. It's about seeing things, seeing the cup half full. All right, because you can either see the cup half full or the cup half empty. It's still the same cup, it's still the same amount of liquid in the cup, but you have the choice of how you want to see it. And it's that perspective that creates either your greatest wish or your greatest nightmare. So So the energy is very, very powerful right now. That's why the Saturn message for Saturn going direct is about reaping what we sow, because really it's your choice. You get to choose if you want luck, abundance, love, happiness, or if you want fear, darkness, restriction. It's all about what you choose for yourself in this moment. No one else can make that choice for you, because you are the only thinker in your mind, and you are the only person that's feeling your emotions. And so it's just a really important time to focus on love, focus on creating emotional balance for yourself, and really just staying centered and walking in faith. All right. So that is the energy right now for Saturn direct and Scorpio season. But again, with Scorpio season, especially because Venus is entering into Scorpio tomorrow, which is Sunday the 23rd. That's when we officially start Scorpio season, and that's when Venus will enter into the sign. Love, romance, pleasure, union is available for all of us. All right. I'm going to do a separate weekly energy reading tomorrow, and I will go live tomorrow. I'm also going to do a separate, so the weekly energy reading is going to be based upon the eclipse energies that we are currently about to enter into this week with the new moon in Scorpio eclipse. That is on the 25th. And then I will do a separate reading for Venus in Scorpio as well. So just kind of wanted to throw that out there. Not sure when I'm going to come on live tomorrow, but I will post in the community page about 20 or 30 minutes before I'm going to do the live. All right. So let's tap into the energy right now. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love. What messages do you want to bring through about Saturn going direct and the beginning of Scorpio season? Yeah. All right. So the first card that came out is the Knight of Wands. This is an energy of action, taking action. You know, your dreams don't do themselves. And so if you're feeling really called or inspired to do something at this time, this is a time for movement. All right. This is fire energy. So we have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. But really, this is about you taking action in the direction of what you desire. But action does require some type of planning. And so with the Two of Wands coming out next to it, this is about planning your approach, thinking things through, coming up with creative solutions. For some of you, you have a lot of power. You're not realizing and acknowledging that the world is your oyster. You have everything you need in your hands. And so Spirit's just wanting you to recognize that you have the power to choose right now. Make the best choice, make the best decision for you, but make a decision based upon your heart, based upon your desires, and not based upon your fears. All right. With the Two of Wands as well, sometimes taking action in a direction requires the patience of waiting for, everything to come into place. Just because you take the action doesn't mean everything's going to happen all at once. Sometimes we have to wait for the right timing and learn to cultivate patience and trust as we are waiting. But there is positive momentum coming in for you, all right? We also have the Two of Pentacles. So you may be juggling a lot of things at the moment. It's interesting, the twos that are coming up. Twos are all about balance. Twos are also about making choices and decisions. And so one of the aspects of reaping what you sow is just making decisions and choices that really support you at this time and aren't hindering you in any way. So if there's anything that you kind of feel like is out of balance, this is a time to really bring it into balance in any way possible that you can, because there is movement. The Six of Swords moves you out of instability, moves you into calmer waters, moves you into a clearer, more peaceful mental state. And so for any of you who have had any sort of indecision, having to juggle a lot of things, feeling sort of pulled in two directions, you are moving out of that. But it does require you to take action and to make a clear choice, all right? With the Five of Pentacles, there is a caution here to really watch your resources at this time and watch your health. You know, if you are too depleted, you are going to experience lack and loss. You don't have to experience lack and loss if you stay balanced, but if you let yourself be depleted mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, or materially, you could experience some lack, you could experience some instability. For those of you who are feeling kind of left out in the cold at this moment, again, I'm going back to faith. There is always the hand of faith, the hand of God supporting you in all ways. If you need more abundance, if you need to heal a health issue, this is a time to really pray and invoke the divine for your support, because as you do, you will come into the Nine of Cups. You will come into your wish fulfillment. You will come into emotional satisfaction, and you will receive everything that you need. So very, very powerful energies for this Scorpio season. Again, though, action is required. Make a choice from your heart and really choose things that keep you in balance, because there is movement forward. Stay out of lack mentality, stay out of victim mentality. But if you are in a situation where you're needing help and support, definitely reach out and ask for it. Invoke the divine, because you will get your wish fulfillment. You will have your happy ending, all right? So with that, let's kind of tap into the love energy a little bit. Just briefly, I'm going to do some tarot and some oracle for this, because love is such a big theme for the Scorpio season. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through. All right. I'm actually going to use, I think I'm going to use Light Seers Tarot for the love. And I have the energy oracle cards. So let's see. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. What messages do you want to bring through? Oh, Angel of Love flew right out. Yep. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of healing of the heart space to bring in love and romance. But it's going to be what Spirit wants for you at this time. So really let go of the attachment to a certain person or the attachment to how love should come into you. Understand that Spirit is opening the door and the gateway for you to bring in love, to bring in healing when it comes to love, but it's going to be divinely guided, meaning you don't get to control how that comes or who it is. It's going to be what Spirit wants for you, which is your highest good at this time. Let's see what else wants to come through. The Thinking Man. So this could be a person that you already know or a person that you don't know. Someone who's very thoughtful, someone who's very intelligent, someone who could be very, very spiritually minded as well coming into your life. It also could be, because it's the Thinking Man, air energy. So we have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With that, we had storm warning. Again, storm warning is all about sort of stormy emotions and keeping your emotions balanced. For some of you, you really need to forgive. You really need to let go of the past. I'm really drawn to the 10. So that is about an ending and a new beginning. If there is anybody or any situation in your life in terms of love that's bringing you into this space of stormy emotions, of instability, of just feeling sort of out of control or feeling really triggered, this is a time to kind of step back and walk away from that energy, because bottom of the deck, we have caring connection. There is a caring connection. There is a love connection waiting for you, provided you let go of everything that's putting you in this energy. Because you have to remember, energy is resonant. And so if you're resonant with the angel of love, you're going to be in this space of caring connection, and you're going to manifest and bring that in. But if you're in this space of stormy emotions, dealing with negativity, letting your emotions overtake you, you're going to be resistant to this caring connection that wants to come in for you at this time, all right? So with that, let's get into the tarot. I'm going to draw some more cards about love, just because there's such a big emphasis this Scorpio season on love, with Venus being in Scorpio until I think October 17th or October 18th. It's going to be, November 17th or 18th, but it's going to be most of Scorpio season where Venus is in Scorpio. So again, it's igniting all of our passions, it's igniting all of our desires, and it's really igniting all of us to bring in more love and more connection into our lives. All right. So Spirit, any further messages you want to bring through in terms of love for this Scorpio season and this Venus in Scorpio? All right. Perfect. So we have, the first card is Five of Cups. This is feeling of loss. This is a feeling of disappointment. Some of you are still in this space. It could be from a current person, or it could be from energies from the past that you're still healing from. Spirit's just saying, let yourself feel the emotion, purge whatever is coming up, because as you do, you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have clarity, you're going to have healing, you're going to have understanding of why you had to go through the harsh and negative experience when it came to love and romance, with the Ace of Swords coming out next to it. This is like a victory. It's overcoming the negative emotions associated with love and coming into clarity, coming into the light, all right? With that, we have the Queen of Cups, opening the heart, allowing yourself to be emotionally balanced, allowing your heart to be compassionate, allowing yourself to be open to love. And for some of you, you just need to put your hands to the universe and say, I am open and ready for love. And let that love flow into your life at this time, because there is something beautifully beginning for you. With the Ace of Pentacles in terms of love, this is a very grounded, stable love, a very grounded, stable relationship blossoming. The seeds are already growing, and you should see this energy blossom, provided you continue to do the healing work on yourself. We also have Judgment. This energy of Judgment is very, very strong right now, but Judgment is an energy of rebirth. So for some of you, this could be the second chance, the reconnection or rekindling of a love from the past. For others of you, rebirth is just moving you in a new direction in terms of love and romance. It's going to happen very fast with the Eight of Wands. There is movement in terms of love and romance for you. And for some, this is communication coming through, really positive communication coming through. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. So this is fire energy. This is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But if it's not related to the astrological sign, it's related to this person who is the object of your desire, who you are the object of their desire as well. They have a lot of passion for you. They are very attracted to you, and they are going to move quickly and communicate their feelings quickly. And so this Scorpio season could bring in a huge rebirth when it comes to love and romance. Let's pull some further cards. Angels, what other messages do you want to bring through right now in terms of love and romance? Harmony. Archangel Raphael is coming out with, there is harmony coming in. Archangel Raphael with soulmates. For some of you, you're coming into a beautiful soulmate relationship. You just need to trust in divine timing. With Archangel Gabriel, it's all about divine timing. And so again, this is a time to pray. This is a time to really connect with your higher self, to let go of fear-based energy, to come into healing. Even if healing means letting go of the past, even if healing means forgiveness, even if healing means crying it out, like let yourself feel your feelings at this time and balance your emotions. Don't hold them in. Emotion is energy in motion, so it's meant to be released. It's meant to be cleansed from you, because that cleansing will bring in great clarity. It will help you to open your heart and mind to love. It'll help you bring in the manifestation of an incredible new partner, or the reconciliation, rebirth, and second chance for an existing connection that moves with a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of happiness for the both of you, right? So just trust and believe that there is harmony coming into your love life. For some of you, you're attracting an incredible soulmate, and the divine timing is here and now, all right? So with that, we're going to do some final messages. Tap into the spiritual energy of Saturn going direct and this Scorpio season, which is a very, very important season for spiritual energy. It is a time where the veil is the lowest, so you have the ability to connect with ancestors, guides, your star family, any sort of otherworldly being outside of this realm that you want to connect to. There is this opportunity to connect at this time, especially during Scorpio season. And so just very, very powerful spiritual energy, incredibly powerful spiritual activations at this time for everybody. Final messages for the spiritual energy is going to be the gateway of light activation, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love. What final messages do you want to bring through? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So a lot of angels around, a lot of angels guiding you, a lot of angels supporting you at this time. Trust and believe in that. Invoke the divine, pray, call upon the angels, right? It's that song by God, what's that group's name? But it's Calling on the Angels. It's a great song. I think Train. It's a song by Train. Go listen to that song. Call upon the angels. Really trust that they're here for you. You are safe. You are divinely directed and protected at all times. You have memories of Atlantis. It says spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. We are all growing. We are all expanding. We are all integrating our ancient memories, our ancient selves, to come into this expanded, sovereign, spiritual being that we are meant to be in this incarnation at this time. And so let yourself grow, let yourself expand. The sky is the limit and then beyond. So, it's not just about coming into 5D, it's 5D, 6D, 7D and beyond. There's so much more. And we've all sort of barely touched the surface of what we're capable of. So this is a time to let go of limitations, let go of fear. Again, fear is the mind killer. Fear is, it's not real. It's false evidence appearing real. Really go for your dreams and really connect with your inner voice and inner guidance, because it's going to show you how to accelerate at this time. We have a beautiful higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. That healing energy is so strong. The heart energy is so strong. The love energy right now is so strong. If you just tap in and breathe and allow yourself to feel it, it's there. And so Spirit saying, you are healed, and there are beautiful opportunities for love at this time during Scorpio season if you want them. Bottom of the deck, Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. We are releasing the old. We are moving forward. We are accelerating. That's why that judgment energy right now is so strong, because we are lifting up out of the darkness and into the light. We all heard the call, and we're answering the call in our own unique, beautiful, divine ways. And so this is the time to just stay in the light and let yourself be lifted up. Let yourself be renewed. All right? So beautiful energy coming through. I love you guys. I will, again, be live tomorrow, and I'll post when I'm going to come on live. But sending everybody lots of love. Take care.